government of Nigeria has asked schools to reopen, knowing that the deadly disease coronavirus is still out there and is still killing people. And right now, we are at the second wave of this coronavirus. So I'm out here on the street of Lagos to ask people on their opinion or what they think about this. My name is Hilda Dirisu, and this is Street Voices on TVI.
So far so good. I think that is what they will do because number one, there is no proper arrangement on ground. Even if these students keep sitting down at home from now till next year, so there is nothing else they can do than to say, okay, let them just go back to school and continue with their activities. What we'll just be praying to God is that God should just keep protecting our children from this deadly disease. Federal government that cannot provide even for their citizens. So it's and now, if you can imagine, so they told some of these civil servants to stay at home while you tell students to go to school. It's just so absurd. But I think they don't even understand the thing. So that is just why they are just there. Okay, the students should go back to school, and the teachers or some workers should stay at home. God should just help us from this deadly disease.
My opinion about the decision the federal government has made resuming schools is rubbish. You understand? It's absolute nonsense. It doesn't make sense to me where you keep adults who have the knowledge, who have the wisdom to protect themselves, even more than these kids at home, and then you are resuming schools for children. When you know fully well that those schools are not even secured. You understand me? It's rubbish. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. If they want to call everything off, resume this thing, call off the lockdown or whatever, they should do it. You understand? Not putting children at the risk of the COVID while the adults are at home. It does not make sense.
For example, now I'll use Lagos State as a case study, and for Lagos State, the Lagos State government said civil servants from grade 1 to 13 should stay at home till February 4, while young students, public students, should go to school. I don't think it shows a level of inconsistency in their policy making, and it doesn't make any sense. That's just it. If adults can stay home for them to keep safe, why can't you allow children who we know they will not do most of the precautions that it's needed for COVID to prevent COVID? And I don't think it doesn't make any sense. That's just it.
Opening school is okay because the children have been in the hall for a long period. But what I'm expecting the government to do, both in private schools and public schools, they shall assist to bring all this protective equipment for the children.
Well, to me, it's not a bad decision by the Nigerian government for opening of the school, because we cannot keep our students at home forever. You understand? We just need to look for a way that at least that will be convenient for the students to be back in school properly. So by keeping whatever that is needed, maybe using their face mask, washing their, providing a base for where they can wash their hand properly. You understand? And then keeping the normal distance that government are talking about. You understand? So I believe that with that, at least it should be okay for our students to back to school.
Okay, so you feel like it's the right thing they did for them to reopen school?
It's the right thing because students have been at home for a while. So it's better that they are in school and then they abide by the rules and regulation of the COVID than they staying at home, because staying at home, they are doing nothing. They are doing nothing, and their academic section is going back. It's not going forward. So we just have to look for a possible solution, at least that will keep us moving ahead.
We've all heard what the people have to say about this. Each of them gave us their opinion on why schools should resume and why schools should not resume. So we've left it in the hands of the government to make the right decision. This is Street Voices on TV Independence. See you next time.